style of the opponent or whatever.
Shane Mosley learned that last Saturday night.
Legendary pay-per-view fights for the win. Evander Holyfield versus Iron Mike Tyson 2, June 28th, 1997. Yeah, the famous ear bite fight. I saw this live on pay-per-view back in 97 unfold. I was so disappointed that they stopped the fight and didn't let these two beasts get it on and finish the fight. I was rooting for Mike Tyson, of course. A friend of mine was rooting for Evander Holyfield. So so much tension when these two were fighting, and when the bite happened to stop the fight, it felt like a bailout by Mr. Iron Mike. But I wanted to see more. It was chaos, it was chaotic, it was so fucking legendary. Liddell versus Couture 3, February 4, 2006, UFC 57. Liddell knockout here of Couture, the final, the end of the trilogy here to really solidify Liddell. Liddell was so hot back then in the 2000s. He was just lighting up the division, the lightweight division. I'm telling you, fucking A. Man, to see this live on pay-per-view with a family member and just to go buck crazy when Liddell did the unthinkable by knocking out Randy Couture, a legend of the sport, and Liddell became legendary that night. Hazmat Chimaev versus Gilbert Burns, April 9, 2022, UFC 273. The fight was just barbaric, straight up, adrenaline-ridden fight. I was on the edge of my seat. See Chimaev, fight Mr. Burns here. Finally, a top contender to get tested. And he was tested by Burns. Burns let him have it. A vicious right hook, fucking almost rocked Chimaev. Never seen Chimaev in so much trouble in my life as in this Gilbert Burns fight. Fucking a beast, Mr. Burns is, and it just showed why fighting is this fight shows fucking A, why fighting is something. Floyd Mayweather Jr. versus Conor McGregor, August 26, 2017. The biggest boxing match, you're going to call that in history, pretty much up there. I saw this live. Who hasn't? I mean, shit. It's just so hyped. You got an MMA fighter going into the boxing ring versus a legend. Wow, I really wanted to see the MMA fighter win for once, but he didn't win. Floyd Mayweather Jr. showing why the fuck he's legendary and dominating Conor McGregor. Roy Jones Jr. versus Glenn Kelly, February 2nd, 2002. Awesome knockout to see. I saw this on HBO or Showtime, whatever it was back then. Wow, in the 2000s. I saw it live. A friend of mine invited me over to watch this fight. And I'm so glad I did. It was legendary. That hands behind the back KO. Never seen anything like that. My mouth was open, jaw dropped, like everyone else probably in the audience or watching on TV that night. Holy shit, Roy Jones Jr. cannot be touched. Legendary pay-per-view fights for the win.